guys, what's up? Lightsaber2814 here, and today I'm going to review The Dark Knight, which is a movie from 2008, and it starred Christian Bale as Batman and Heath Ledger as the Joker. And this movie is probably the second favorite movie of mine that I've ever seen in my life. One of the main reasons I like it is because you can believe that Batman is Batman. He doesn't just dress up as a guy in a cape. You can actually believe why he dresses up, and you actually think that, oh my gosh, that actually makes sense. I see why he does that. But, so, the story starts out, and, it starts out right as, with a Joker. He's robbing a bank, and that's actually one of my favorite scenes from the movie, where he robs this bank. He does it with so much, I don't know, ingenuity, and he's really smart about it. Like, it starts out with like 5 or 6 guys, and they all do their job, and then each of them kills each other, and then finally the Joker kills the last guy, and then just goes out and escapes with all of the money. And then Batman learns about the Joker, and he learns that the Joker has some targets that he set, and one of the targets actually blows up in a car, which was pretty cool. They just open this letter and they blow up. Another one is poisoned, I think. So yeah, and I don't know, I like this movie also because it shows the plot conflict between Batman and the Joker. Like, you can tell that there's a tense relationship. Like, they need each other, but in like some sort of gothic way almost. Like, it's almost like without one there can't be another, and it's just really cool how they show that conflict between the two. Christian Bale does a great job as Batman. I like the way he does his little throaty voice, like, oh, I'm Batman. Because, I mean, you're not gonna say, if you see Batman down the road and he talks to you, and he's talking in his Bruce Wayne voice, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're Bruce Wayne. But now he's talking in a throaty voice, so you're like, oh, you're Batman, because you could just know that's a different person. And so I liked that. I actually do like the throaty voice. It's kind of fun to imitate, because I can do it very well. I mean, I am Batman. So, it's just fun to do. Also, another thing I liked about the movie was the way the Joker had, like, a sixth sense of humor. Like, I liked the way I liked the way that he did the Scar stories, where each time he would say, you wanna know how I got these scars? And he would just seem like he was really crazy, like he should be in a mental ward. And it was great. And one of my favorite, actually, is where he's saying, you wanna see a magic trick to one of these guys? And the guy's like, well, whatever. And he shoves the guy's head down into a pencil. He's like, I made the pencil disappear. And I also like, after that, where, all these mob bosses, like, hold up their guns and, like, aim at him, and he's like, well, let's not blow things out of proportion here, and he just, like, has a jacket full of grenades, and I found that, like, really cool. Like, he came prepared, he knew that was gonna happen, but he did it anyways. So that was nice. And then, I don't know, it was just a really well thought out movie, and I believe Michael Caine was Alfred. He's probably the best Alfred I've ever seen. He just does a pretty good job as Alfred. You could tell that he's an English butler who's been trained as an English butler. I also do like that Harvey Dent is shown in the movie. He's not shown in the right light that I would have liked him to be shown in, but he was shown in a really good way. Like, you could tell he's a good guy until he gets burned, and half of his face is burned, and now you can tell he's out for revenge and is gonna kill anyone that is in the way. But I also like that it shows the duality that Two-Face exhibits in the comics and in other things such as the video games and stuff. It's really nice that way. One of the greatest scenes from the movie, actually, there's 2 of them that I like. One is when Batman realizes that the Joker has 2 people hostage. One is Rachel Dawes, who is Bruce Wayne's really big crush, like the love of his life girl, and then the other is Harvey Dent, who Batman wants to be, like, as Gotham City's protector. He wants to quit as Batman and have Harvey Dent be the protector of Gotham City. The people deserve Harvey Dent. And so, that's great. And then, it eventually ends up where Rachel Dawes gets exploded in a bunch of gasoline barrels, and Harvey Dent survives, but half of his face is scarred. And then, actually, the Joker comes out and, like, basically turns Harvey Dent's regular sanity into insanity and turns him into the Two-Face that we know. And then, my other favorite scene is the final scene, or one of the final scenes, like, the epitome of the movie. Actually, no, epitome is a bad word. Or, like, negative. This was the best part of the movie, the pinnacle. That's what I was looking for. And I just love how, in the pinnacle, the Joker gets 2 boats. One boat is full of prisoners that are, like, serial killers, murderers, rapists, and all those sort of bad people that really don't deserve to be on the streets, in the Joker's opinion. And then the other boat is full of regular Joes, normal citizens, you know, the people that you see walking around in the streets every day in life. And the Joker basically tells them, here, you guys each have the bomb to the other boat. If one of you doesn't blow the other person up, then you both die. And so I just like that part too, because the Joker is having them decide the fate of other people that they don't really know. And then it ends up, this is actually my favorite part of the whole entire movie, Batman catches the Joker, and the Joker just tells him, basically, you can't live without me. You need me in your life, otherwise you wouldn't be the Batman. And, sorry, one last thing that I love about this movie is Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is probably my favorite actor. He has the best voice in the world, and he could talk about Rugg and make it sound interesting, but he does a great job as Lucius Fox in this movie, and you can tell that he is Lucius Fox, like, that's who he is, and he is who he is. Like, he does all the things Lucius Fox does in the comics. He does the sonar, which you can actually see in Batman Arkham City, too, as the detective mode is basically what the sonar vision was in this movie. And the technology and the special effects was great. So overall, I will say this is the second best movie I've ever seen in my whole entire life, which is probably a really good high rating, I would say. It's only second best compared to Forrest Gump, which is unbeatable in my opinion. So, overall, best movie. I would say, if you guys have not seen it, get out of your house, go to Blockbuster, Netflix, whatever you have, and watch the movie, because that is an amazing movie. And if you have seen the movie, go out and watch it again, because it's one of those movies you find something new every single time. So, thanks for watching this video. Please click subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think of your videos, and, have a good day. This is Lightsaber2814, signing off.